So this is an update on a previous story. There was a woman who was in a coma for years that ended up pregnant.
Whoa.
A woman in a vegetative state for years ended up pregnant. They just arrested somebody.
It only
So this
took
was
3 weeks.
updated January 23rd at 4:10 p.m. Eastern Time, so obviously very, very recently today. A nurse is accused of impregnating a woman in a vegetative state who later gave birth. A 36-year-old nurse has been arrested on suspicion of impregnating a woman in a vegetative state who unexpectedly gave birth last month at a Phoenix healthcare facility, police said Wednesday. Nathan Sutherland, a licensed practical nurse who was caring for the woman at the Hacienda healthcare facility, has been charged with 1 count of sexual assault and 1 count of vulnerable adult abuse, according to court documents from Maricopa County Superior Court. A court order compelled Sutherland to provide a DNA sample to investigators on Tuesday, and crime lab technicians determined his DNA matched the baby. Phoenix Police Sergeant Tommy Thompson said Sutherland was arrested on Tuesday. A judge set a cash bond at $500,000 and scheduled Sutherland's next court appearance for January 30th. The nurse is being held in Maricopa County Jail. Sutherland has invoked his Fifth Amendment rights and has not participated in an interview with police, Thompson said. The arrest is the latest chapter in a weeks-long investigation that started when the 29-year-old woman, who is not able to give consent and has been at the facility since 2002, gave birth in last December. Sutherland has worked at the facility since 2011, and investigators are trying to determine whether he assaulted anyone else or whether this woman was assaulted more than once, Thompson said. We owed this arrest to the victim. We owed this arrest to the newest member of our community, that innocent baby. Phoenix Police Chief Jerry Williams said at a news conference Wednesday. The woman's family is aware of Sutherland's arrest but declines to comment further, their attorney John Michaels said. Hacienda Healthcare said that every member of the company is troubled beyond words to think that a nurse could be capable of seriously harming a patient. The arrest came 2 days after the facility announced, without elaboration, that one doctor who led the woman's care resigned and another was suspended. The company did not name the doctors, and police did not mention them at their news conference. We had no idea she was pregnant. Caretakers of the woman were surprised by the December 29th birth, with one telling a 911 dispatcher, we had no idea she was pregnant. The woman is a member of the San Carlos Apache tribe and has long been in a vegetative state, the tribe's chairman said. The baby, I am told, is doing quite well, Thompson said, without elaborating on who is taking care of the infant. Police began investigating the case as a sexual assault because the woman cannot give consent. Hacienda was ordered to hire a third-party manager to oversee several of its facilities. Investigators received search warrants for records that helped them identify people who had access to the woman, as well as court orders to get DNA evidence from men who worked at the facility, police said. Detectives learned that Sutherland was among those responsible for caring for the woman during the time this sexual assault occurred, leading to the court order compelling him to provide a DNA sample, Thompson said. At Sutherland's initial court appearance, Cohen explained the prosecution's decision to seek the significant cash bond. The charges in the case are very serious. The defendant sexually assaulted a very vulnerable adult who had no capacity to resist, no capacity to cry out, no capacity to do anything other than to be subject to what the defendant did to her, Cohen said. Sutherland attorney Dave Gregan asked for a much lower bond, saying there was no direct evidence that Mr. Sutherland has committed these acts, and that he anticipated the Sutherland's defense would include his own DNA expert. Sutherland, wearing a dark shirt and jacket, said nothing other than his name and date of birth. If he posts bond, Sutherland must be under house arrest and wear an electronic monitoring bracelet while awaiting trial, a judge said. Sutherland has also been ordered to stay away from the Hacienda healthcare facility, and he cannot contact the victim or any witnesses involved in the case, according to the court documents. CNN has reached out to San Carlos Apache tribe, the Arizona Department of Health Services, and the Maricopa County Attorney's Office for comment on the development.
Your mom and or dad said he should be neutered.
I agree. Absolutely agree. The family says woman is not in a coma. So CNN is not reporting the woman's name because police are investigating the case as a sexual assault. The woman's parents said in a statement Tuesday that she has significant intellectual disabilities but is able to move and respond to sound. The victim's parents would like to make clear that their daughter is not in a coma, said the statement released to CNN by the attorney for the parents. She has significant intellectual disabilities as a result of seizures very early in her childhood.
I thought they said it was a drowning last time we heard.
That's what I thought it was too.
Me too.
The woman does not speak, but has some ability to move her limbs, head, and neck. She also responds to sound and is able to make facial gestures. She has feelings, likes to be read to, enjoys soft music, and is capable of responding to people she is familiar with, especially family, the parents said. The important thing is that she is a beloved daughter, albeit with significant intellectual disabilities. She does have breathing and feeding tubes, though.
So would this go down as a rape then?
It should still be
Absolutely.
sexual assault.
Yeah.
So
Let's see, what was he charged with?
rape or sexual assault and taking advantage of a
Yes.
disabled
1 count sexual assault,
individual.
1 count of vulnerable adult
That's it.
abuse. You guys want to see the mugshot of this guy?
Oh shit!
Now you tell me if he looks like.
Drums, please.
Are you no for real?
No, I know. Drum roll.
Now I'm gonna go out on a limb, and it's a very strong limb because I am fat, and the limb would probably break. That this guy should not be a nurse in any facility in the first place. And this is me being very stereotypical based on what somebody looks like. So I apologize, Josh.
That's Forrest Whitaker's son.
Next.
Nah, he nailed it. There's no next. I don't have a second.
Anthony?
I mean, I saw him yesterday when I saw the article posted originally. It's, I mean, anybody can be a nurse.
Yeah, and we've noticed. Anthony.
I think
I'm not a nurse.
I also think they took the fucking most jacked up picture and was like, "Here's this
I think
guy."
that's his mugshot.
No surprise.
I'm sure. What's that?
No surprise.
That he's black.
To me,
No.
I look at this.
She's a piece of shit.
I look at this picture and I'm questioning whether he's a nurse or a patient.
Depends on what type of hospital it is.
Probably both.
He's on work release from being a patient. He volunteers on Sundays.
He's an LPN. That's only like
So
a year
yeah,
of
we
school.
covered that story about the woman
Like
who
the
gave
second.
birth surprisingly December 26th, right? The day after Christmas.
Thought it was, oh yeah. No, it was like the 29th, I think. 'Cause that's when the news first broke.
Good morning, YouTube, or afternoon, whenever you're watching this. Good news, we're doing a weekly giveaway on our YouTube channel for Amazon gift cards. All you gotta do to enter is like the video, give us a subscribe, and comment below. The more comments you give us on the weekly videos for that week, we go Monday through Sunday, the more chances you have being entered, basically. So I'm going to go through whatever the most creative content is as far as your comments go, and I'll pick a winner, and I'll send you a gift card. It's pretty simple. Free money. Who likes free money? I know I do. Subscribe. Have a good day.